team Alex Harlow, Haley Paul, Bridget Scranton, Peyton
We're at
Anderson,
announcements right now.
Jinx Stack, and and Sydney Asbra. Wait, oh, don't say that.
That's already an announcement.
We already, yeah.
Yeah, the plaid thing is an announcement. So we'll just go. Or do you want to read both of yours and then I'll read that?
Without cutting out the bird entirely.
I don't know. I don't really care. Yeah, we'll just do it back and forth like normal.
Okay.
And finally, Wednesday's fashion challenge is plaid.
So we're your best plaid on Wednesday. Can you tell me now why Pico is here?
Pico's here to remind us to take care of the earth.
Isn't Earth Day in April?
Yeah, but Northmont Middle School is going to do something very special to celebrate. First, we're going to make our earth safer, cleaner, and more sustainable, not only for ourselves, but for all creatures like Pico here.
How are we going to do that?
We're going to bring in plastic bags, thousands of them, and give them to your advisory teachers.
That's a lot of bags.
Wait. Is that supposed to say paper bags? It says
No,
plastic.
It should say plastic bags.
Bon-
Those grocery sacks.
Okay. That's a lot of bags.
Like
what
the
are we going to
Kroger
do with
plastic
those?
Yes.
bags? Well, aren't those bad for the earth?
That's why we're collecting them. We're going to
Oh.
recycle them.
Well, first of all, not putting them in a landfill. We're going to recycle them into benches for our school.
That's so cool. I probably have 1,000 at my house alone.
And the advisory that brings in the most bags will win a donut party from Mr. Broombaugh. And Pico loves donuts. Right, Pico?
Do you like how I tied this in? So the reason Pico's
Yeah.
here is for Earth Day celebration.
He's so tired.
I know.
Since it's March, we have something special to
Good morning, Northmont Middle School. Today is Monday, March 9th. I'm Lainey Armour, and this is Pico.
I'm Delaney Roberts, and you're watching the Lainey and Delaney Show, otherwise known as the Nuts and Bolts Show.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
And teachers, please check to make sure your students are dressed for success.
So, Delaney, how was your weekend? What did you do?
I went to my friend's house, but nothing else. What about you?
Oh gosh. Mostly Pico related things like cleaning Pico's cage, playing with Pico, feeding Pico, changing Pico's water, and other Pico involved activities.
He sounds like quite the handful, but why is he even here?
Well, this week I thought it would be educational to learn something about green cheek conures.
Yeah, he is really cute, but you didn't really answer my question, so I'm still really confused.
You're probably not the only confused one here. I bet there are tons of other confused students wondering what's going on this week.
You're probably right. So with that, let's fly into our announcements.
Newspaper will meet after school today from 3 to 3:30 in room 220.
This week's fashion challenge is Plaid Day, so while planning your wardrobe this weekend, include some great and warm plaid.
Science Olympiad competed at West Liberty Middle School this weekend. They had two teams place in Boomilover, Sydney Asbra, 7th grade, and Reagan Wynn in 9th grade, placed 4th, and Bethany Thompson in 7th grade and Lily Fisher in 6th grade. And our Thunder team, number 13, placed 17th. The 7th and 8th graders that were on this team are Alex Harlow, Haley Paul, Bridget Scranton, Peyton Anderson, Jinx Stack, and Sydney Asbra. And finally, Wednesday's fashion challenge, again, is plaid.
So wear your best plaid on Wednesday. Can you tell me now why Pico is here?
Pico is here to remind us to take care of Earth Day.
Isn't Earth Day in April?
Yeah, but Northmont Middle School is going to do something very special to celebrate. First, we're going to make our Earth safer, cleaner, and more sustainable, not only to ourselves, but for all creatures, like Pico.
How are we going to do that?
We're going to bring in plastic bags, thousands of them, and give them to your advisory teachers.
That's a lot of bags. What are we going to do with them?
Well, first of all, not put them in a landfill. We're going to recycle them into benches for our school.
That's so cool. I probably have 1,000 at my house alone.
And the advisory that brings in the most bags will win a donut party from Mr. Broombaugh. And Pico loves donuts. Right, Pico?
Since it's March, we have something special to announce.
That's right. Ready?
You nominated her, and here she is.
This month's Teacher of the Month is
Mrs. Cooper.
a student that nominated Mrs. Cooper wrote, "She's always really, really calm and always helps anyone who needs it. She's always really, really funny and forgiving, and most importantly, supportive. I feel like I can talk to her about anything and that she'll listen and understand. She always tells funny stories about stuff that happened to her and always does her best at teaching. But finally, she's a really, really nice teacher, and that makes me happy that I'm on Yellowstone."
Congratulations, Mrs. Cooper.
Well, that just makes me feel like it's going to be a great week, and I'm pretty sure so does Pico.
I totally agree, and I'm sorry for changing the subject so quickly, but I'm getting a bit distracted by the bird, and I know I said I wouldn't ask any more questions, but I honestly can't help myself. What is owning a bird like?
Like I hinted at earlier, it's a lot of work and requires a lot of free time to own a bird. The amount of work and care for a bird depends on the type of bird you have. I think of it like this: the bigger the bird, the more work they are. Don't get me wrong, birds are all great pets, but you have to be very devoted to giving them a fulfilled and happy life. Pico here is a green cheek conure from South America and has a huge personality. He may be a generally small bird, but he has the mentality of a big bird.
What does he eat? I know he obviously eats seeds, but that can't be his whole diet, right?
No, of course he doesn't only eat seed. He gets a large variety of pellets, fruits, veggies, and even human foods, and strangely enough, things like boiled eggs are really good for him. A whole seed diet can cause serious respiratory issues.
You definitely sound like you've done your homework, but suddenly I'm feeling very hungry. So let's see what we're having for lunch today.
I really hope there's no bird-themed foods. Here are today's lunches.
Delaney, if you don't mind me asking, what are some other things about him? Maybe like things only about Pico.
Well, I met Pico when he was only a couple weeks old. His eyes were just opening and he hardly even had any feathers. I had to hold him in a little blanket whenever I sat with him because he was so small.
That's so cute. How old is he?
He just turned 5 months old on the 1st of March, and his birthday is on October 1st, 2019.
Well, speaking of birthdays, here are today's birthdays.
Happy birthday Saturday to Isaac Testerman,
Alicia Harris,
Ellie Pettis,
Jacob Osborne.
and Ivan Montoya.
Happy birthday Sunday to Mrs. Mindrink,
Happy birthday today to Courtney Klink
Benjamin Rebel.
and Juliana Gunn.
Happy birthday.
Well, that's our show.
Don't forget to be respectful,
Always do your research before you get a pet.
be responsible,
Take good care of all your pets.
and be resourceful because that's the Northmont way.
And the Pico way.
Have a great day, everyone.